What if the man whose guitar shaped your soul was quietly unraveling behind the scenes? David Gilmour, Pink Floyd's mystic genius. His solos whispered pain. His melodies screamed beauty. But now, Roger Waters is peeling back the curtain, and what lies behind it isn't serenity. It's ego, jealousy, and a darkness no one wanted to admit. Because Gilmour wasn't just the voice behind Comfortably Numb. He was a man haunted by the spotlight and crushed by the shadows within it. According to Waters, their partnership wasn't creative fire, it was war. It began long before The Wall. Waters, the mastermind, the architect, the cold lyrical philosopher. Gilmour, the soulful player, a man of feeling, not force. And yet, as Pink Floyd grew, so did the silence between them. During the Wall sessions in 1979, the band wasn't collaborating. They were colliding. Waters took control. Gilmour pushed back. Every chord became a standoff, every lyric a battlefield. By the time the final cut came out in 1983, they were ghosts in the same studio. The bitterness had curdled. And Gilmour, he wasn't just angry, he was humiliated. Waters says Gilmour's envy ran deeper than fans ever saw, that even after Waters left the band in '85, Gilmour's mission wasn't music, it was revenge. The division bell, a momentary lapse of reason. Both were meant to prove Pink Floyd didn't need its founder. But Waters says the music lacked a soul. No edge, no darkness, just sound. To him, it was proof. Pink Floyd without the pain wasn't Pink Floyd at all. Gilmour, according to Waters, wasn't just fighting him. He was fighting ghosts. Syd Barrett's ghost, most of all. Barrett, the band's original mind, had spiraled out from drug abuse and mental illness. Gilmour was brought in as the replacement, but Waters says Gilmour never shook that label. He wasn't the origin. He was the afterthought. Even years later, Barrett's breakdown haunted him. Gilmour himself admitted he felt guilty, that he could have done more, but guilt turned inward, and it twisted. Offstage, his perfectionism alienated people. In the studio with Ringo Starr in the late '80s, two legends were supposed to make magic. Instead, they clashed. Ringo, the easygoing Beatle. Gilmour, the obsessive craftsman. Every beat, every strum had to be perfect. Ringo felt stifled. Gilmour felt disrespected. They never worked together again. And the story didn't stop there. His first marriage, to Virginia Hazenbein, crumbled under the weight of his ambition. Imagine this. Gilmour locked away in the studio, sculpting the next Pink Floyd record, while his young children ate dinner without him, while his wife learned to live without his presence. He missed birthdays, school recitals, entire years. The man who gave the world "Shine on You Crazy Diamond" couldn't keep his own family from falling apart. The divorce hit hard. It wasn't just the end of love. It was a mirror held up to a man who thought music could fix everything. He later found stability with author Polly Sampson, but the scars from his past never fully healed. And today, with Waters once again speaking out, the past is no longer buried. It's erupting. Waters claims Gilmour's genius was never in question, but his pride, his need to control, his inability to trust anyone but himself. That, Waters says, was the poison. Even among the legends of rock, Gilmour's reputation was divisive. To some, he was a genius. To others, a tyrant in disguise. But maybe the truth is more human than either side will admit, because behind the soaring solos was a man who feared fading. Behind the timeless music was someone terrified of being forgotten. And maybe that's why he fought so hard, why he needed the band, why he couldn't let go, even when it was breaking him. This isn't just the story of David Gilmour. It's the story of ambition, rivalry, and the personal cost of greatness. Because sometimes, the louder the music, the more it drowns out the pain.